he can be in meetings, and that's about it for now. And then we'll have him out here training a little bit, but until further notice, we can't, he can't practice with us or anything. So we're kind of in that boat right now. But it's good to have him back. He was in the team meeting. It's good to see him and be around the teammates. And so we'll see what we can do.
Get a sense of where he's at with the hamstring?
He's good.
Just one point of clarity with that. I know Teddy does some post-practice stuff that he seems to kind of run on his own. Is Jamison also prohibited from participating in that, as far as you know?
Yeah, it'll be. We're trying to work through a few things there. Rod's working on that right now. So we'll see. We're going to do everything we can, and it's just good to have him back. But
how much sleep did you get last night, if any? You
10, 12 hours, 14.
How quickly, did you turn
Enough
the
to
page?
be right up here.
How quickly did you guys turn the page to start working on Green Bay?
Quick. There was a couple of things we needed to clean up from yesterday. So you just hit that quickly, but pretty much immediately. I told the staff we weren't gonna, we're not. Let's not spend time on Atlanta. We got too much to do with game plan and everything. So doesn't mean that inevitably you're gonna watch it. All the coaches watch it as fast as they can, but then their focus goes to Green Bay. So we turned it really quick.
Last week you said something about the lack of live reps this week maybe prohibitive to getting some of those injured guys back. Injury report looked better just from the estimations. But how does that specifically impact a guy like Mosley who hasn't practiced, much?
Yeah, it'll have a little bit of an impact on him. Certainly we want him to feel really good about, him playing. Not only certainly being healthy, but him having confidence about that, and that's a little tough to do in a short week like this. So, there'll be some guys that it'll be hard to get them to the game probably, and there'll be some other guys that'll have a chance here, that have played and have just been on the injury report for the last week or two or three, somewhere in there.
The offensive line in particular, you're dealing with a lot of injuries up front there. How did Matt Nelson? Obviously, the price there. How did he come out? Anything further on that? And just thoughts on Colby and how he played, and if he's an option every time.
Yeah, Nelson. We'll put Nelson down. He's going to require surgery, so hate that for him. So he's down. Sorsdal, certainly Skip went in there and banged away, and then got an injury. And then Sorsdal went in and honestly, he did a solid job. He went in and filled in admirably, and he'll get better from those reps that he took. So, it's about the best way I can say it.
Could he be an option at right tackle this week if Taylor can't go again?
Yeah, certainly. We got him in there guard and tackle. We've been working with him a little bit, and of course that's his first real NFL game playing right tackle. But yeah, he's certainly an option.
Dan, going into this week, obviously we know what happened week 17 last year, Green Bay, huge win for you guys. They're coming off an emotional big win on Sunday. This is for the NFC North lead. You guys haven't had it for a while. Is this just another game, or does this mean more to you? Are you ramping this up as something that can, be one of those inflection points for the team?
Well, I do think that certainly you want these more because they're for the division, and these count. These have a significant impact on being a division winner. So I think in that regard, it certainly means a lot. But I think what we all just got to keep in mind is that really the way we played yesterday collectively is how we have to go in and play this game. It's going to take every one of us, and man, everybody's got to do their part, and it's never about one person. It's about everybody, coaches, players, and all three phases for us to win. You got to fight for everything you get in this league. It's too hard to win when you don't. So we do that, then I like our chances out there.
Obviously, we saw, talking about last year in Green Bay, this year in Kansas City, do you feel like you might be built for prime time? Is this a team that's maybe likes the lights?
I mean, I don't know about all that. I think we just take it as it comes. I mean, it's the next game on the schedule. We're going on the road. It'll be a tough environment. It'll be a special environment. I think there is always something special about going out to Lambeau. I just told the rookies that, you're going to enjoy this. It doesn't get any better. So, it'll be an outstanding atmosphere. And, our players look forward to going out there. And, they just came off a big win, like you said. They did a heck of a job to come back there and pull that one out. So we know what they are. They got a dang good defense. Love's playing well. They're going to run the football, play action pass. They're well coached, and this will be a heck of a battle test for us.
Not much through of Green Bay's tape. I mean, how does the offense look the same or different with Love versus Rodgers?
I feel like there's a lot more, I guess system, if you will, more than probably alternatives, audibles, checks at the line. I mean, they've got plenty of that, believe me. They're going to get in the right play, but I think there's a little bit more, it's this or that. And here we go, here's the look, and let's run it. And, that way you can play fast and do what they do well, but certainly they want to run the ball. Everything starts with the run with them. And, we'll see if they get Jones back. Certainly Dylan's running well. And that goes a long way. They got speed on the perimeter, as we know. Tight end's playing pretty good. And then there again, this defense it's a good defense. It's a good defense. So we'll have our hands full.
So it's getting Rashawn Gary back for them. I saw they worked him in a little bit. He had 3 sacks yesterday, and they also got Kenny, obviously. Just does it all start up front for them and the challenge for your offensive line against these guys?
Well, they really got it across the board, honestly. I think top to bottom, this is a pretty good roster. Gary certainly brings some juice on the perimeter, but, I can't ever say enough about good things about Clark. I got a lot of respect for that player. I think Quay Walker is playing outstanding, and I just think, they're pretty tough across the board. Jair, we'll see what happens, see if he plays, but he's an outstanding corner. And so they got a lot of nice pieces over there, and they run multiple fronts. They set edges. They mix up their coverages, and so this will be a good challenge for us.
Love's playing well. Just maybe can expand on that. Just your early thoughts on what you've seen from him. A couple starts.
Yeah, I think that what you really see is, man, he's making some of these shot throws. He's pretty accurate downfield, and if it's not that, then he's giving his receivers a chance to make a play or draw a penalty. And so he's pretty accurate downfield. He's a good enough athlete in space to make things happen with his feet. So I just think he's running the ship pretty good over there right now. And when you play good defense and you can run the ball and play action off of it, and you got ability, accurate passer, he certainly knows the system. He understands what Coach LaFleur wants him to do. I think that makes him pretty tough.
Can you talk about the challenges he poses to the defense?
Oh, he's one of those special backs. He's got the ability to take it on the perimeter. He has home run ability. He's an inside runner. He's a gadget guy. He's pretty good out of the backfield as a receiver. It's just there's really nothing that he doesn't do well. And that certainly is the challenge. It just brings another weapon to their offense, and that's what's always going to make it more difficult.
Talked about a lot of guys that stepped up yesterday. Just one I don't think we talked about a whole lot was Fatu. I think we saw glimpses of it during training camp. He was coming around in the safe position, but it's just been a stop-start career for that guy. So just how impressed were you with the way he played in his real first extended look regular season at safety?
Yeah, he did some really nice things. It was good to see him out there make the plays that he made. If he's a smart guy, and it's just about getting him on the field and keeping him out there, health-wise. And this is the most time we've had on him consistently to be able to just bank those reps at the safety position in particular. And so we thought he did a real nice job. And the other thing, man, he played a physical game. You know, he played a physical game. He was good in coverage, but he also came up and he hit, and you know, he's where he's supposed to be. It was just, it was good. That was an excellent first start for him, safety.
Corey, last one.
Dan, Laporta right now, he leads all tight ends with receiving yards. You know, being a former tight end yourself, can you just speak to the difficulty of a rookie stepping in and doing that, and what you're pleased with seeing from him?
Well, I think there again, a lot of that goes, certainly he puts the work in, and Steve Hyden's done a great job with him. He's a guy who, you know, you tell him something once, he takes it, he won't make that mistake again, which is always going to help when you're a rookie. But he's built a rapport with Goff. You know, Goff has a lot of trust in him. And I think that's what it says, probably more than anything, is, you know, that's not always the easiest thing, is to build rapport as a rookie with your quarterback. And that's what you're starting to see, you know, and that's why those targets are coming. That's why he's getting the ball a little bit here, because Goff really, you know, does. I think he's got a lot of trust in him. Okay. See you guys.